Alright, well, welcome to another video. I was planning on doing absolutely nothing today, except maybe, wander around the internet. This is the day before Thanksgiving, so I was just kind of taking a break, but sometimes doing nothing gets kind of old, so I thought I'm going to come out. There's a place I've been wanting to check out, in the past couple of days. I just haven't gotten to it. So I'm here today. You should be able to see it behind me. This is the Allegheny Aqueduct for the Schuylkill Canal. So we're going to go and check this place out. There's actually the ruins of an old mill down here as well that I think we're going to check out as well since we're out here. Let this car pass. It's a fairly quiet section here. This is near Reading, Pennsylvania, here in Berks County. Usually a loud, noisy area, but there's every now and then there's little pockets of quietness. This is one of those places. But anyway, we're going to take you off the tripod and we'll get down close to this aqueduct. I'll tell you the history of it and tell you what it was and stuff like that. So let's get going. So they do have a little informational board here. The Allegheny Aqueduct, part of the Schuylkill navigation system, which was built all the way back in 1824. 112 feet long. And it, 1824 to 1931. That's how long it operated. Some pictures of it. There's a picture of the canal when it used to have water in it. And you can actually see a boat going across the aqueduct. And we'll talk about that in a moment of what's actually going on here and what an aqueduct is. Alright, so let me explain to you what is going on here. This is an aqueduct, because an aqueduct is used to carry water over something usually. A lot of times when you hear of aqueducts, you think of Roman aqueducts that were used to carry water to major cities and stuff, and unfortunately that's not what this is. It'd be awesome if this was an old Roman aqueduct here in Pennsylvania, but that's not going to happen. Alright, but this is part of the canal system. This is part of the Schuylkill Canal. The Schuylkill River is just over there. And canals were used to transport goods and stuff like that. Kind of before railroads became really popular. You might ask, why didn't they just use the rivers? Well, rivers have rapids and rocky areas that make navigation difficult sometimes, so they built the canals, usually right alongside the rivers, and they could control the water and make sure it was always a certain level and stuff like that. That's what the purpose of canals were. And every now and then, a canal had to cross a low-lying area such as this. This is the Allegheny Creek, and at times like that you had to carry the canal and the water over a creek. Let me turn you around again. So that's what's happening here. This aqueduct carried water, was the canal. So there was water up here. We'll walk up there for a moment. There's no water up there anymore. But boats, so if you were here back in the 1800s, you would see boats going across the top of the aqueduct there to get the canal over a lower lying area here. Let's go ahead and walk up here now. So down here you can see remnants of the canal. So this would have been the Schuylkill Canal. There's just a little section of it here. That's pretty cool. There's more here than I thought there would be. Well, let's walk along here a little bit. We'll go back down and get some more looks from down below as well. That stonework is really pretty awesome down there. Now you will see some concrete and stuff. Some of this is not from 1824. There was some restoration work done on this in recent years, to keep it from just falling apart and decaying even more. Yeah, so back in the day you'd have boats coming through here and they'd cross this little, what seems like a bridge over this creek, but it's an aqueduct. It'd be kind of interesting, to see, because the water, there's water down below, but you're seeing a boat go over top the water that's down below. It must have been interesting to see. And we'll just continue to walk a little ways up here, see if there's anything else up here. Looks like there was a little trail up there, but at this point I'm gonna turn around and of course the canal continues on, but I'm gonna turn around and go, I wanna go back down here. I wanna get a much closer look at the stonework down here. All right, I'll meet you back down there somewhere. All right, so we are back down here at the bottom. I'm gonna try and find a dry way to get across here. That looks pretty awesome though. 1824. All right, we made it down below here. 5 arches it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little 5th one over there. There's some big stones up there. It's interesting, you know that? Like I said, you know, this would have been carrying water and boats over this low-lying area where this creek is. Let's just go ahead and walk through here. Wow. I mean, the stonework in here is pretty awesome too. Although you probably can't see it too well from your perspective. All right, this is about as far as I can go. Wow. We weren't just in that one, but let's see about this one over here. This one you have to really duck to get in. Oh, there is some damage on the sides here. And a little bit up there as well. Huh. Nothing too serious, I guess. Yeah, I love the old stonework on these structures. And you got little ferns and tiny little plants growing out in the gaps in the mortar. There's another one. All kinds of plants growing out of there. I'm thinking this would be a good place to come back to sometime and do some artifact hunting, where I walk along the stream and see if I can find historical artifacts, Native American stuff. But in this case, to be more more modern than Native American, but stuff from the 1800s. There's all kinds of canal boats going across here. Who knows what fell in here and washed downstream a little bit. Maybe we'll do that sometime. Alright, well in my opinion this aqueduct is pretty awesome. This is the first aqueduct I think I've seen. I've read about them, and I know there's others around. Well, actually, some of the others that were around don't exist anymore. They were destroyed or just crumbled into nothing, just a pile of rubble. This is the only one that I've seen that's complete and whole like this, restored. So that's really neat. All right, well, we're gonna walk down the road a little ways. We're still gonna be in this Allegheny Historical Park. There's the ruins of an old mill down here. that burned down in the 50s. I think the mill was built in 1766 though. So while we're here, we're gonna go check it out. I think I'm just gonna leave the Jeep back here. I guess I can park here. We're just gonna walk up the road a little bit. There's also an old house up here. Check out, I think it was built in 1783. Yeah, as we're walking down the road, we get our first glimpse of the ruins of the mill over there. Yeah, I drove past here on the way here, and I was like, you know what? I have to stop by and check those out as well. This is the same creek that we were at earlier with the aqueduct. Actually, we might be able to see the aqueduct back this way if we look. I can see parts of the canal, but actually you can see the very top of the aqueduct way back there. But anyway, here are the mill ruins. Wow, that's a cool shot right there. They do have a fence around it, but we're gonna take a look anyway. Yeah, there's the old house. It has a name, the Beidler House. Built in 1783. It's open certain times during the year, but not today. Almost looks like the ruins of an old church. Yeah, I love beautiful old ruins. There's still just a little bit of wood up there for the lintel. Alright, well I think I'm gonna take a closer look inside here. All right. Oh yeah, you can see, the workings of the mill would have been in there. There's the archway for the water. Wow. That's, as you look at old buildings like this, you can tell, see all those rectangular holes? That's where the floor joists went in. So there would have been a floor level there. And if you look up top, there's a whole other row. There would have been another floor. So you would have had the basement level. Then there would have been a level right here. And a level up top. Still got some of the old plaster on there too. Wow. Alright, so I've made my way inside this old structure. Wow, I just love stuff like this. I just think I was just going to stay at home today and do nothing. That aqueduct was amazing, and so is this. But this is very fragile. They have, I don't know if you can see them, they have a series of cables kind of holding this building together, because right there, it just really, it wants to crumble and split right there. I'm trying to zoom in on one of those cables, so you can see what I'm talking about right there. So they can tighten those to help, keep the walls together. Wow. Looks like there used to be a window there at one point, but then got filled in with other masonry or rocks. It's absolutely beautiful. A little arched entryway over there. Yes, I'm glad I came here today. It's not terribly far from where I live either. That's the one thing I stress sometimes in my videos. You don't have to drive terribly far sometimes to get to really neat places. The more research you do about stuff around your own area, you discover that there's stuff like this, just, maybe 20 miles from where you live. Just amazing. Because I only learned about that aqueduct like last week. I was just kind of searching on Google Maps and looking at what parks were in the area, and I thought, what's this? Allegheny, Aqueduct Historical Park. What's that? And looked it up, and wow, old aqueduct from 1824. And then I saw that these ruins were also in that same park. So, plus. I could have made two separate videos, I guess, but I think I'll just put these both in the same video since it's in the same park. All right, just beautiful. I should say this was a grain mill too. They would ground up corn and flour and stuff like that. All right, just beautiful. You see it back there behind me. All right, well, just one last look. I think it's my favorite feature over there is that little arched opening over there. Beautiful in here. All right, well, I'm gonna make my way back out of here. All right. So over there is our mill. There's an interesting feature right here. It looks like it's almost looks like there's a canal right here as well. A little dip, but I don't think it's. I think it goes up to our canal. Right up there's the aqueduct. But I'm gonna take a walk up there and see what's going on. But water from here came into here, went down that little hole, probably down to our mill. That's where it went then. So maybe this is what they call the mill race. Maybe this is what carried water to the mill. Just gonna guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a walk up here, see what's going on. So our aqueduct is right over there. You can kind of see the top of it. And it actually goes, the canal, Schuylkill Canal goes out that way. So this is not the Schuylkill Canal. It goes straight towards us. So I'm guessing maybe water from the canal came down this way, and gave water to the mill or something like that. Just guessing. Never been here before. But this is definitely a dugout canal as well, or mill race that goes to that little stone place, that tunnel. All right, and while we're here, let's just take a look at the house. I feel like saying it, I could almost live here, but there is just a little bit too much traffic noise over there. Well, a little bit more, a little bit too much. That is Interstate 176 coming out of Reading. So I don't want to put up that noise all day long. But otherwise, I could totally live here. It's a beautiful house. 1783. Beautiful place. Let me get some pictures of it. Oh, this and I'll get back to you. Nobody's home. There's an old cellar here. That's locked up too. Kind of like a root cellar. You can kind of see the mound for it. That'd be neat to go into. But yeah, wow. Beautiful old home. Let's take a walk around it. Let's go exploring here a little bit quickly. I'm getting hungry as well. I didn't eat lunch today. I just had breakfast this morning. Wow. I'm guessing everything's locked up, just for safety reasons and stuff. Oh, there is air conditioning. Well, that's a modern addition. They kind of have it hidden on this side of the house too. Alright. Yeah, beautiful little location. I'm definitely coming back here sometime to explore a little bit more around this park, because there's more to this park than just the aqueduct and the mill of this house. There's a whole section of woods back here that belongs to the park. Because around here somewhere there has to be like an old bottle dump where whoever lived here over the course of, since 1783, they probably, they dumped their trash in the woods back then. Usually not too far from the house. So I kind of wonder if back in this overgrowth somewhere it could be some neat little finds maybe. Not today, I'm kind of running out of daylight. Just a thought. If you want me to come back and do that, let me know. Well, I probably would anyway, whether you want me to or not. But, sorry. But, alright. I'm gonna walk around just a little bit more before I head out of here. Well, one last look at that amazing aqueduct from 1824. Never knew it was here until last week. And here it is, like sitting in my backyard almost. Well, 20 miles from my backyard, but close enough. Alright, well, thanks for joining me on another adventure. This one was kind of unplanned, but I'm sure glad I came. That aqueduct back there is amazing. Those old mill ruins are really awesome too. And the house was cool as well, so I'm definitely coming back for maybe at least several other visits. I definitely want to walk along this creek, like I said, see if there's any artifacts, and then also just explore the woods back in the park some more. You never know. I'm not going to go digging in the park because it is, you can't do that. I mean, you could, but they don't want you digging around. But just to see if there is anything laying around back in the woods, old bottles or stuff dating from that time period. All right, well, I'm going to head home. I'm hungry. I want to eat something. I think there's something in the fridge to eat. We'll find out when we get home. But anyway, thanks for joining me again in another video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the encouragement, kind words I get in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video. Oh, happy Thanksgiving too. Even though you won't see this video till December sometime. Happy Thanksgiving.